From the home of the Bills since 1973, we are at Highmark Stadium, just south of downtown Buffalo. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
DC, ready? Sit hot! 180! Nice shot! No, we changed.
Already here, they'll audible to something else. Right to the air is Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Hey, sit hot! Sit hot! What are you?
Jackson now. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
Ozzie, sit up.
Here's the former Heisman winner. It's Derrick Henry. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down. A gain of 14. First down, Baltimore.
Jackson going to change things up a bit. They keep it with Henry on first down. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Oh, the motion comes too late, and this is going to be a delay. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Play action. It's Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Ready, set, hot. 180. Ready, set.
Now it's Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's third down.
Set, hot. 180. Ready, set.
They go play action now. Jackson will try and do this himself. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 22-yard line.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Report.
To throw again is Jackson. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Second and 10.
180. 180. 13. Set up.
Play action. Now Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big third down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
So many times I advocate not challenging coverage downfield, but on this play, I thought he made an excellent decision to actually do so. If that had been complete, that would have been one for the highlight reel.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here's Jackson. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Alert! Gun. What's that?
So after the INT, it's Allen. This is caught. It's Cooks. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A very solid gain of 27.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Here's Allen to throw it. Out to the flat here for Johnson. And the Bills are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
319! Off 52. That's it!
Cook. is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
5 wide. What's that?
Now Allen. That's caught. Kincaid for the Bills touchdown. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Bills take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And it's 7-0 Buffalo.
Makes the score Bills 7, Ravens nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
180. 180. Yes, up.
Jackson from the shotgun. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And incomplete.
And the end result of that play, you're almost not sure what you really want, because when he gets outside of the pocket, you actually hold your breath because you think he's going to run for big yardage. But when he chose to pull it down and throw it, and a play was made to knock it away, that's a pretty good end result. Not one you expected when the play began.
To throw is Jackson. He'll try and do this himself. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
Jackson going to keep it. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Jackson. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a third down coming up. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
This 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. Look at the big man rumble. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Ravens take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
7, Ravens 6.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away.
Lejante Wester on the return. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He got 29 yards that time.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Now Allen. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
To 2nd and 10.
Regular. Round 80. Look out.
Allen now looks to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
What's that?
Allen off the play fake. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Jackson knots 36 yards. And they're able to add on to their advantage.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Here's Bass now for the extra point. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6.
That's the score. Bills 14. Ravens 6. Tyler Bass to kick off for the ball.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Hey, report! Report!
From the gun, it's Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
No, we changed it.
He'll set up a throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
3 and out. 4th down.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
A gain of 26 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10.
Here's Jackson to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down.
A gain of 12. And the Ravens first down.
Run! Larry!
Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 35-yard line.
Yo.
And Jackson throwing once more. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 15-yard line. Jackson now. Now he's going to step up and run. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens have come back to make it a 2-point game. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside. They give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards. And boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
They'll look to throw. Jackson going to keep it. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Here's Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. The veteran Kyle Van Noy in there to drop him.
Well, that's what they have to do more defensively, not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey.
Hey, tight.
To throw, it's Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And it is caught. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Allen going to throw. To the right side and intercepted. And the Ravens will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. After the interception, here's Jackson. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Throwing is Jackson. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
A gain of 42 yards on the play. First down, Baltimore.
Now Jackson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts,
4 yards.
as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Now a 2nd and 6.
You are X.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here is 3rd down and 4.
Alpha, sit on. 180. Sit on. 180. Alpha.
Now it's Jackson. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Terrell Bernard getting in there to drop him for a sack.
And it's 4th down.
You got to make a move.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. Here's Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and it'll be a turnover on downs. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Alert! 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 Look out!
To the air, Allen. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Look out!
A final shot before half for Allen. Allen going to run with it. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And out the middle across the 25 to the 27.
Their own 27-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
56.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
56.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Brandon Cooks, 63 yards. And the Bills come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Pass on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes the score Bills 21, Ravens 14. Tyler Bass to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
63 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
All right, I've got to be careful here. All right, he's on the plus side of 30. There may be a little gray in the beard, but that's not slowing down his speed as far as he's concerned.
Well, he's saying I'm on the plus side of 30.
Well, if you're on the plus side of 30, you don't know what I'm on the plus side of. All I know is that run right there, let us know there's still some life in those legs.
Absolutely, still got a lot of life left in those legs. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
What? 180. It's hot.
Now Jackson going to shift him around. And with a play clock getting closer to 0, John Harbaugh is going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had that low down him before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Now it's Jackson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Jackson will throw again. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down.
Everyone gears up for 3rd down, talks about the importance of it. But 4th down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more. And, it's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way depending on who converts on 4th down.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about saying defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31. On play action, Allen. And his throw is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Brown 80. What's that?
Throwing now is Allen. And is caught. Kincaid with it. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
At the 10-yard line.
Alert! Gun! What's that?
Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. And now an audible here into something else. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Now Allen going to change it up. Third down, here's a run by Cook. Well, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
It's interesting where we are in the game now. The analytics folks, they might tell you to kick the field goal and make it a 2-score game. But you have to wonder if emotionally they're thinking, let's go for the touchdown and try and slam the door.
Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a 1st down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short.
319! Look out!
Needing the tough yards and running with their fullback. And he's not going to get there. They tackle him at the 2. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Ravens come up big down at their own goal line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now Jackson back into his end zone. A short throw caught by Andrews. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's Jackson to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it, or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now. Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Jackson. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. The job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Jackson down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down. Then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Jackson going to keep it. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Jackson and the rest of the offense staying put. They will go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. These guys running back out of the backfield. Through the middle of the field. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, 77 yards. And the Ravens have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. So it was 4th down. They go deep to try to pick up the first. They pick up more than that. They pick up a score.
I'm not even sure the analytics guys would think that was a good gamble. 4th down there going for it. But they pressed the issue. And not only did they complete the pass downfield, how about the run after catch that ends up culminating in a touchdown? That's a huge play.
And he will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a 1-point lead.
Bills 21. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
This time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
play action. Allen. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Breaks through the contact. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hey, Alpha. Nice shot. Set up.
Now Jackson throwing to start the drive. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Ravens are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. It'll be first and goal when we come back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Operating from the gun, Jackson. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. Jackson going to keep it. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Bills are right back in this football game. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it. And the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That is complete downfield to Knox. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of. And, in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of. Trying to engineer a fourth-quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
Now Allen. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Alert, alert, alert. What's that?
Now Allen. That's caught by Kincaid, working the middle of the field. 22 yards there, a first down.
22 yards.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dawson Knox, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. So now an important conversion attempt here as the Bills line up to go for two.
The Bills are lining up for it.
Allen will try to throw for it. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is a big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
13.
Throwing is Jackson. Man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 34. So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 48-yard line. Now Jackson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
That one's all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Now a second and 10. Now it's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Jackson. Oh, for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And the Bills force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
I'm not sure I'm absolutely crazy about that play call there. I mean, it's only a score game, so is it really time to go bombs away and try and make a big play? I think you can take some underneath stuff and still move it downfield.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Allen going to change the look here.
Look out!
Throwing to start the drive. Allen. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
And, partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
56, 56.
To the air, Allen. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Just because you got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now they'll change things up. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Allen off the play fake. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29.
At the 44-yard line.
Brown 80.
Here's Allen. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
All 52.
Back to throw. Allen. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Extra point good by Prater. And the lead now up to 14.
Bills 36, Ravens 22. Matt Prater set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Nifty move. Oh, good return up past the 30.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Jackson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Moves to 2nd and 10.
Jackson. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Well, there's a time and a place for everything. Down 2 scores late in the fourth. I get it. Now is the time to throw it downfield, but that one might just write an end to this ball game.
Yeah, I hear all the time how critical I am of play calls. Not in this situation. No other choice, really. Look at the clock, look at the scoreboard. Had to press it and take a chance.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. So Allen's going to look to throw. That's to Cook out of the backfield. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be second down. Allen going to audible to a different look. Off play action. Allen works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Regular. Monday.
To throw, it's Allen. And he'll put it underneath to his running back, complete. And he will have a Bills first down, and that should be that.
That's another Bills first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Well, he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Second and goal from the 6 this time.
Regular. I need it. Stop.
Allen. Touchdown Bills. James Cook, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bills have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Prater on to add the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
That's the score. Bills 43. Ravens 22. Matt Prater set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace where the other offense are going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Jackson. Looking left side, and it's complete. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts.
It's a gain of 31 yards.
And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Pick made by Terrell Bernard. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. So a fourth quarter pick six here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner. I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick six, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
Well, Charles, a lot of happy